Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. Welcome back into the Arkansas Football Recruiting Report with Otis Kirk. As always, that's Otis Kirk. I'm Evan Kamiko. We are very excited to welcome a special guest from Little Rock Central High School, running back and safety from the class of 2027, Trey Stewart. He joins the show this week. Trey, thanks for being here. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good. What about you?
I'm doing awesome. First and foremost, let's start at the beginning. You're from Little Rock. Did you grow up watching the Hogs? You have an Arkansas offer among with four other ones. Tell me about your original when you were younger when you fell in love with football.
Yeah, I always grew up watching the Hogs because I'm from here, and my love for football it came a little bit late, like middle school area. But I always played since fourth grade, fifth grade, and it always been there with me. Basketball as well.
Yeah, so that's awesome. Basketball player as well. We always love to hear from all the high school athletes who play multiple sports. Curious for you, when did you really decide that you want to go kind of on the football path when it comes to your potential college in the next year or two?
That decision came to me like when I entered high school my freshman year because I came to high school, started on varsity as a freshman, so that meant a lot to me. And my second year, sophomore, when I started getting offers and stuff, and that's when it really came to me to switch up.
That's awesome. And then I'll ask one more and then I'll turn it over to Otis. What have your conversations been so far like with some of the Arkansas coaches who've been reaching out to you? Colby Smith, one of those guys who's been, on the recruiting trail trying to get you to come up to the hill.
Yeah, Kobe Smith, that's my guy. He's been with me for a minute. And Coach Adams, he's been with me coming to watch me play last year, my freshman year. Him and Sam Pittman also visited me like 3 weeks ago,
Okay.
and that was good. And then I went to go visit on the hill for junior day, and that was amazing. That's when I received my offer.
Yeah, that's awesome. Otis, your turn.
Ray, did you know the offer? Did you feel the offer was coming? Did you know the offer was coming, or did it surprise you, man?
I knew it was coming because he stuck with me since my freshman year, so yeah, I always knew it was gonna come.
What did it mean to you to get that offer? Even though you knew it was coming, what did it mean to actually get that?
It meant a lot to me because they just don't hand out offers like that. So it meant a lot to me. As a sophomore, it definitely meant a lot to me.
You know Bradley Sturdivant from Sheridan?
Nah.
Okay, he's 2027 committed to Arkansas.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, big offensive lineman.
Yes, sir.
You probably know him if you go to Arkansas. He'll be blocking for you. Just first, how tall are you and how much you weigh?
I'm 6'2". I weigh 205 pounds.
Okay. Did your size, I know you said you like basketball, we all do, but did your size maybe play a factor in you choosing football? I mean, 6'2" is big, but it's not in basketball so much as it is in football, 205. Did size play a little bit of a role in it or somewhat?
Yes, sir. It always played a role. People told me I got like a football body, so I stuck with that. I like that. Yeah.
You're an athlete. You're listed. I think some of the recruiting services have you listed as athlete, and I know you could. I know you're capable of playing multiple positions. Do you have an idea which position you will play in college? Will it be running back? Probably.
Yes, sir. I'm thinking about running back and slot.
That's where I liked you the most. Kobe Smith coached in the NFL, played in the NFL, played coached college. Is he somebody you feel like could help you maybe get to that next level, even beyond Arkansas and the SEC?
Yes, I feel like he can make me get to that next level because he helped multiple people get to that next level, and I like that.
Mhm. Just for someone that hasn't seen you play, what are your strengths? What do you do well on the football field? Everybody has strengths, everybody has weaknesses. But what? So I'm not asking you to brag on your stuff, but what do you do well?
My strengths are my speed, don't get tackled by the first guy always, and making my defenders miss.
So yards after contact's big with you.
Sir?
Yards after first contact's big with you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of coaches really put more emphasis on that maybe than the yards. They like
Yeah.
when you get hit, and get more yards. Just you know, it's 2027. That's a ways off. It's 2025 now, barely. But do you feel like do you have a timetable? I mean, are you interested in making an early decision or waiting this thing out for quite a while, or what you're thinking right now? I know that could change.
I'm thinking about just waiting it out,
Mhm.
waiting for my decisions to come to like my senior year
Yeah.
before my senior year starts and my recruiting gets up.
Yeah. What'd you think when you came up to visit the prospect day, junior day? What'd you think about the facilities at Arkansas?
Oh, I liked it. It was different from the other ones. I liked it a lot. And the people around it, the staff, they were great.
You, Sam Pittman seems real. I mean, all the recruits tell me he's really sincere. I know he is with us in the media, but I mean, with recruits, they're a little bit different, But everybody tells me he's real sincere. That you feel like he's being honest with you when he talks to you. Do you feel that way with him?
Yes, sir. I feel like he's being honest 100%.
And you mentioned Coach Adams earlier, Deke Adams. We've had recruits on here like Colton Yarborough and the last week we had Ari Slocum on here. Now I talked about Deke is sincere. It cares more about you. Well, cares about you as a person beyond just being a player. Do you get that? Do you get maybe that feeling about Deke and the other coaches at Arkansas?
Yeah, I get that feeling a lot. He'll take care of you. He'll do all that for you. He's real.
Yeah, obviously everybody cares about you as a football player, but if you get people that care about you beyond that, they'll probably help you other ways, And we hear that a lot on here. I don't, we're not in the recruiting meetings, that's why
Okay.
I asked, but yeah, we hear that a lot. Just what are your plans for the rest of the school, the rest of this year, leading up to the rest of your school year here? Are you still playing basketball?
Yes, sir. Currently just had a game Friday, and I had one just coming up Tuesday against North
Okay.
Little Rock.
Is there anything beyond basketball, like football? I mean, I'm sorry, baseball or track or anything?
I'm thinking about doing track. Thinking about doing it. Coach Deacon Adams requested it for me, actually.
He did.
Yeah.
You do sprints or what?
Sprint, I'll do like a 200-meter dash or 100.
Yeah.
High jump too.
Are you a big runner? Do you like to run, or is that something that maybe you're like, I'll do it, but maybe you're not a huge runner. I mean, you run all the time in football. So do you find kind of comfort running and escape?
Yeah, I always liked running. I was always the fastest dudes on my team growing up, and I also ran track in 8th grade, and I did really good.
Trey, I'm curious for you. You're another Little Rock product of running back, and there's been a lot of other Little Rock running backs who have come to the Hill lately. You have Braylon Russell, Cam Settles just getting in. He'll be a freshman next year. I'm curious, have you had any conversations with some of those guys yet, or do you know about them and the Little Rock to Fayetteville running back pipeline? It seems to continue to be building here on the Hill.
I know about them. I also watched Braylon Russell like in high school. He was a great dude. And Cam Settles from Parkview, he was a great too.
Yeah.
Nice watching them.
As far as Darren McFadden, probably the best running back there, maybe the best player to ever play at Arkansas, was from the Little Rock area. I haven't mentioned these guys, and I know he's before your time, but they still talk about Darren some down there. I mean, mention his stuff, the things, runner up for the Heisman 2 years in a row and stuff like that.
Yeah, they always talked about him. It kind of reminds me of him a little bit. I like him.
Yeah, Otis, anything else? Or I got two more and I'm good.
Go ahead, Evan. Go ahead. I may think of something, but go ahead on yours.
Trey, I'm curious. Tell us about you outside of football. What do you like? What do you like to do? What should Hog fans kind of know about you, as you could be somebody that could be coming to Arkansas in the next couple of years? What's the background? Peel off the football layer. Who is Trey Stewart?
Out of football, I like playing golf. I like playing video games or going spending time with my family, shopping, all of that. Just a normal day of life.
That's awesome. The last thing I have, then I'll turn to Otis and then we'll wrap up, is, when you kind of look ahead, what do you hope for your college career one day, whether that is at Arkansas or at other places? Sac State's offered you, Purdue's offered you. I think Kennesaw State as well. You've got other offers in Missouri. But what do you hope is kind of in the future for you?
My future, I hope it goes good. I just want to leave a name for myself as I leave college and make it big.
That's awesome. Otis, any final questions before we go?
Yeah, Trey. Just talk about the when that comes time, whether it's now or whether it's 2 years down the road. You talked about as a senior. What will be the factors? Some of the key factors in you deciding where you're going to college. What will be the deciding factors then? Right now, that you can think of what will go in. What will be the key things that swing it for some school?
The key things is like not that far away. Gotta stay in touch with people and just a good program at that.
Mm-hmm.
That I visited.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Probably
Otis, y'all good?
Yeah. I think so. I appreciate Trey coming on here, man. He's been awesome.
Awesome. Yeah,
Sure, no
Trey,
problem.
thank you so much for joining us. That's class of 2027 Little Rock Central running back / safety, Trey Stewart. Thanks again for coming on. For Otis Kirk, I'm Evan Camico. That is going to do it for your Arkansas football recruiting report this week. We'll see you back here next Sunday.